that one swings.
Mind your own business. If you mind your business, then you won't.
And it's easy. Welcome back, everybody, to AM 1220 KHTS. You are listening to Mind Your Own Business with Doug and Ed. We have another update on the powerhouse fire, which is currently burned about 1,800 acres. It's affecting heavy brush and chaparral, and rugged and steep terrain is burning. There's no structures that are currently threatened. The community of Green Valley is no longer under mandatory evacuation. That's good news. But San Francisco Canyon Road is under a hard closure, which I guess means nobody can get in. Bouquet Canyon Road and Elizabeth Lake Road are under a soft closure, open to residents only, so you got to have ID to get up that way. If you want more information, the real update, or the real quick information, you can get it at KHTS website, hometownstation.com. So welcome back, everybody. Ed, who do we got as our first guest today?
Oh, that's a good question. We have Mr. Wendy's, Rob Montgomery from Wendy's corporate office.
Now, why do you call him Mr. Wendy's?
Because that's what he is. Like, I'm this 25 square guy, he's Mr. Wendy's. Isn't that fair? Do you have any other restaurants?
No, the only ones I have are in Santa
It'd be
Clarita.
fair enough to say that you're Mr. Wendy's, right?
Mr. Wendy's of Santa Clarita, there we go.
How many Wendy's are out here?
Well, we have 4 in the valley itself.
Right, let me see if I can get them, okay? Bouquet, Magic Mountain,
Lions
Copper Hill,
and Lions.
and Lions.
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
I
You
love
got
them.
them all.
I love triples, that's why.
And Wendy's is very active in the community. You don't really go to all the social events, but you go to some of them. You involved with any charities out here?
Well, I think the thing that comes to mind is we've been very active with the PTAs lately. We're a PTA partner, and just yesterday we had a nice little award ceremony with West Creek Academy, who won our PTA fundraiser contest, the first one we've ever done, where they participated with us to raise funds for their school, and they raised the most, and so they got a little extra prize from Wendy's.
Now, how do they do that? What do they do?
Well, the way the
Raise
program
funds?
worked was they would come to Wendy's, encourage their folks to come to Wendy's between 3 and 9 p.m. for about a 6-week period, and the school that had the most folks come through won a prize. But in addition to that, everybody who came in and just mentioned whatever school they wanted to support, 20% of their ticket went to that school.
So that was really successful for a lot. Some of the schools did better than others.
Yeah,
as far
some
as
schools had
showing
more
up.
participation than others. I think, one of the nice things about these programs is that we've learned if you do them more than once, more people catch on to how effective it
Repetition.
can be for fundraising. So we anticipate that if we do this next year, we'll have even more participation.
Yeah, we've been partnering with Wendy's for a couple of years now. This August, we're going to be producing the passport. You're going to be in it, and the schools will be able to see how you're involved with this. If they aren't getting told by the staff that we're going to have something in there about the frost. We'll tell them about the card.
Yeah, the other big program we do with the schools, and it's getting bigger every year, is the key tag program. And what that is we will sell to you for $1 a key tag, and that key tag entitles you to as many free Junior Frosties as you order for an entire year. You have, with any purchase, and you
of any kind of food.
Of any kind of food.
Or drink, or you can get
Purchase
a drink
anything. You just purchase anything, and you can get your Junior Frosty for free every time you come in, just by showing that key tag. Now that's the part that you get as the consumer, but what the school gets is all you have to do when you buy your key tag is tell them which school you want it to support. Your $1 goes to that school, the entire $1 that you spent. So Wendy's gets nothing, the school gets the entire amount. In addition, this year, every time you redeem your key tag, your school earns points in a contest, and the school with the most points wins another prize from Wendy's. So
how do you track the key tags to a different school?
through our registers. Yeah,
Are those registered to it? So do you have a drawer of key tags that you get handed, someone says, I'm from Saugus High School?
No.
And it's a...
No, what happens is each time you redeem it, you have to say, hey, I'm a West Creek guy, I'm
West
a
Creek, and they put a button on the
Park
cash
guy, I'm
register.
whoever, yeah.
Okay, so if they forget, they forget. But
If they forget, sometimes we have our register operators will remind them that they need to designate a school.
what school?
And what we hope is that they're not so patriotic that they only suggest their own school.
I want to suggest Ed Bernstein Senior High
There you
School
go.
should be one of those, freelance ones.
Yeah, but it's a very successful program. We now have, I'm not sure how many now, we're up to probably about 20 schools that are participating, so we're very excited about this year, and we're hoping that we'll get everybody in Santa Clarita with a key tag.
That would be neat. I wish mine were so visible. They're inside their wallet or inside their cell phone, so I can't recognize every 25 scorecard.
Now, if there's PTAs out there right now, how do they get a hold of you? How do they get started?
Yeah, actually all they have to do is to come to wendysofsantaclarita.com, and they'll be able to get in touch with Andrea, who helps me with all of the community events, and they can get involved.
Can I walk into a Wendy's and give them the card and say, please, I'm contacted to you?
Sure, sure. You can walk into any Wendy's. They'll be able to get you in touch with it. We're happy to explain the program to any school that wants to get involved.
Are you doing it with any other nonprofits?
Gosh, we've done several things. We've worked with a food pantry. We've worked with, gosh, I'm drawing a blank here.
Some of the local ones?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. LLS is somebody we have done a fair amount with, and we're going to be involved in the walk this fall. And they and Wendy's have been together many years now, and we've gotten involved the last couple of years in Santa Clarita.
Okay, we should be able to help you as we go too. We work with probably 4 or 5 of the local Child and Family and Circle of Hope. A lot of the local, stay local. Help the Children.
Yes, Help the Children.
Help the Children's huge out here.
Yes, we did Help the Children last Christmas. We were involved with those folks.
Okay. You're listening to Hometown Station AM 1220 KHTS. Mind your own business. We'll be back to you in a moment.
We are back on AM 1220 KHTS, Santa Clarita's hometown station. You're listening to Mind Your Own Business with Doug and Ed. And before we get back to the show, we want to keep you updated on the powerhouse fire. I want to give you some evacuation information in case you need to know that or you need to pass it along to a friend or family. But the Red Cross evacuation site is at Marie Kerr Park in Palmdale. It's at 39700 30th Street West. Also, if you have small animals that you need to evacuate, they can go to the Castaic or the Lancaster Animal Shelter. Large animals are being placed at the Antelope Valley Fairgrounds, and as usual, check KHTS's website, hometownstation.com, for up-to-date information as we go along. Now, Rob, we got to do something that we do every week, usually with our guest. It's called Doug and Ed's Rapid Response.
Sometimes we do it when we're alone, but it's not as funny.
Yeah. Now, the key to this is no awing, no hemming or hawing. The first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
If you don't like the question, you can just say pass.
All right.
We do give you that out.
Or you can't remember.
Are you ready?
Let me get some calisthenics done here,
Okay.
so I'm
all right.
get all set. Okay,
All right.
I'm ready.
Favorite food you try not to eat?
Chips and salsa.
If you could only eat one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Wendy's triple.
All right. Where did you grow up?
Bakersfield.
Name a third grade teacher.
Mrs. Paulin.
Late, early, or right on time?
Late.
It's the first one of those weeks.
Yes, it is.
TV show you remember as a kid?
Bonanza.
Favorite TV show now?
Mad Men.
Ooh, good one. That's mine. News from internet, newspaper, radio, or TV?
Internet, TV.
Dance or no dance?
Dance.
Can you drive a stick shift?
Yes.
Worry wart or worry free?
Pass.
Nightlight or no nightlight?
No nightlight.
Left or right?
Left.
Yes, no, or maybe?
Maybe.
First name of first kiss?
Lisa.
That was quick. Has Ed ever made your head spin?
If he hasn't, he will.
Has Doug made you cringe yet?
Not yet, but I think it's coming.
You're right. Ready? Bathrobe or no bathrobe?
No bathrobe.
Okay, here's the grand finale. Boxers, briefs, thong, commando, or depends?
He cringed.
Let's see. Briefs.
All right. Thanks for putting up with us.
All right. That wasn't so bad.
See, so we've got to take the seriousness out of this.
There
right?
you go.
One of our friends said depends, and then realized what she said. She said, depends on what I'm wearing. So, so these Frosty cards go out to the schools. Do you do any recruiting from the schools to get kids to come work for you?
Oh yeah, I'd say the schools are one of our primary sources of employees.
Because like babysitters, they outgrow the job sometimes. But although I imagine some people.
Well, and I honestly, I mean, I know I'm tooting my own horn, but working for us is actually a great job for folks who may not be sure what they want to do yet. You get a great introduction to the business world. You learn about what it means to come to work, show up on time, you know, do your job, work hard but have fun at it.
Customer service.
Yeah, learn to deal with the public. In addition, the great thing about working for someone like us is we offer very flexible hours. So if you're doing something else that is important to you, we can often work around your schedule, and you can still earn money.
So if people want a schedule to work with around
You know, and that's a
kids,
great
they could.
point, because we were talking about in the first segment, we were joking about how kids these
I was going to
days-
say, do they need to look you in the eye and
Yeah.
shake your hand when you interview?
But when I was in high school, my first job was at a Carl's Jr. in Tucson.
Mine was
Arizona.
Jack in the Box.
And exactly what we're talking about, you need to learn interviewing skills, customer service skills, interpersonal skills, you know, business skills, and
My dad
Great
came in on a
opportunity.
$150 hour at Jack in the Box, and Jack in the Box has the smallest number of staff. They had like 4 people running the whole restaurant, and he sat there and watched me for 2 hours during a big rush, and he said, "I've never seen you work so hard in my entire life." It's a hard job. You know,
It's a hard
especially when
job,
it's
but
busy.
you know, when it runs right, when it runs the way it's supposed to, it is like it's a lot of fun. It's like being on a basketball team. I mean, everybody sort of knows what their role is, and when it goes well, it goes very, very well.
So Rob, do you did you have a background in fast food?
Initially, no, but now I've been in it for over 20 years, so I have a lot of background now. But I'd worked for McDonald's. I have to say that I started out working for McDonald's as a after-school job, and I also worked at my college. I was a short order cook at my college, and I was the head hasher in my sort of similar to a fraternity, but it was an eating club. And so I had some experience in the food business, but did not ever think that I was going to be in the food business as a career.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we're coming to the end of our time, and we really appreciate you coming in. Why don't you, want to give you a chance to promote your business a little bit, tell the folks where they can find you and
How to get a hold of you?
Well, we have 4 locations at Lyons Avenue on the northbound off-ramp of the I-5, at the corner of Newhall Ranch Road and Copper Hill, at the corner of Newhall Ranch Road and Bouquet Canyon, and at Magic Mountain off-ramp of I-5 South. So any of those 4 locations. I should mention one thing that's a little odd about our 4 locations. A lot of locals forget about the Magic Mountain restaurant, and during the summer it can be extremely busy. But one of the things that we do there is locals get a 20% discount at that location.
Oh, really?
The prices are a little bit higher, but if you are a local, you work there or live there,
Show them your ID.
Show them your ID, and you get a 20% discount.
And if you don't have your ID and you happen to have your 25 scorecard, you can get a discount at all the stores.
That's right. You get I think it's a large salad, large sandwich.
15%
off. So show your 25 scorecard, and
Locations are on the site too.
Yep. And if you have any special requests or fundraising ideas that you want to promote for your particular organization, generally we focus on kids and schools, but any organization in need of funds for a worthy cause, don't be afraid to get a hold of us and make a proposal.
Okay. Oh, you're listening to Hometown Station Mind Your Own Business, AM 1220, KHTS. We'll be back with you in a few.